Hello everyone. We have Dr. Rekha Mehra with us today. She is the principal of Engineering College Ajmer. It is an autonomous college of the government of Rajasthan. Ma'am, we welcome you to share your thoughts on education.
The conceptual knowledge that must prepare the students with conceptual knowledge. We go for innovation. That is correct, right? That we should go. But innovation is the second part. First part, that basic knowledge. Nowadays, we can see that basic knowledge is missing. Somewhere in students, basic knowledge, basic culture is missing. That must not be there. If innovation is there and basic culture and basic knowledge is missing, then you will not be fit in any of the system. If you leave your basic culture, if you leave your basic education, then that is very, very harmful for education. And in technical education also we can see that students nowadays mostly don't have the conceptual knowledge. If you don't have the conceptual knowledge, you can't even do the coding, etc. That is the part of job today's culture. So innovation is important, but the first thing is basic knowledge, basic culture. So our old education system must be there. Now we are doing online education, right? But this online education is not the substitute. It is just a type of, it's not a replacement. You can have the substitute looking to the pandemic condition of today's world, right? But that chalk and duster culture, that must be there, that must exist there. That is important. If you read the face of a student, if a student can read the face of faculty, then only the true knowledge will be transferred.
True, ma'am. Ma'am, you have held key positions at education institutes throughout your professional career. So, what are the key factors that keep you connected to the education sector?
No, I was not all around in my career. I was not in the education sector only. I was in central government, Hindustan Cables Limited, where I was R&D project engineer. And then after 4 years, I have been promoted as assistant manager R&D, where we were doing in 1994. At that time, we were working on optical fiber communication system. That was the best manufacturing optical fiber cable manufacturing company in India. That time only 3 companies were there. One of the company was Hindustan Cables Limited, and I was the part of that company. So 7 years I have worked there, and after that, due to marriage and other circumstances, I must have left that job, and then I continue my studies to join the education sector. Then I have done my MTech after marriage from MNIT Jaipur, right? And then I have completed my PhD.
Ma'am, being the principal of Engineering College Ajmer, what is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
My leadership mostly focus on this, that we should have clear-cut communication with each other. Whether they are a student, our faculty members or whatever problem can be solved by communication, that is the best solution. No more solution is replaceable with this communication, right? So students also are in touch with me. Being principal also, I am friendly with them and I involve with them. And my dream is that the campus should be totally student oriented. Students must be on first priority. If they have some problem, we should treat them like that our son or daughter is facing this problem. This is my target.
So, ma'am, how do you strategize about the key programs and plans for the marketing and administration at your college?
Our institute is working nowadays very good. We have different clubs for our students, like we have cyber club, and you can imagine that head of cyber branch Jaipur and Ajmer, they are mentor of our club. They are associated with us. Microsoft leader is also our mentor for our students and for guiding our students and for our lab guidance. Different companies like this, they are associated with us and they are mentoring our students also. because we have industry advisory cell in our departments. So directly industry peoples are associated with us, and they are guiding our students also.
That's great, ma'am.
Right now in this year itself, we have our 135 students have been placed, and around 20-25 students are in pipeline for placement in this pandemic situation itself. And we have signed 10 MOUs. That is, 10 companies have signed MOUs with us. Mostly these are at institute level, and some are like District Mineral Foundation, that is for civil department, and similarly Om Shivam Steel Industries, that is for computer science department. So likewise, we have 10 companies which have signed MOU with us.
Okay, and that's really great. How does the curriculum of your college ensure the best practice of industry?
Curriculum, as far as curriculum is concerned, we are autonomous college. We are not having that academic autonomy. So we are bound to university. Curriculum is designed in university, but we follow that curriculum and we inculcate industry people also in that curriculum, so that our students can be benefited.
So, ma'am, what do you think should be the college's top priority over the next 10 years?
College staff priority should be that we should own our college. We should think like this, that this is our college. Just now I told you that we should think our students as our son or daughter. Then only we can rise. So we should own our student, own our institute, and we should have much dedication towards this. Because in present scenario, we have much competitions. Private institutes are also doing very good. So we have not to be government institute, we must have our own institute like this. And we should work with that dedication, then only we can survive.
So, ma'am, what do you think are your college's major strengths, the best things about your college?
That is a simple solution, that our college should be student-oriented college. Students are our prime project, you can say. So we must focus on them, that they must be happy, they must enjoy that environment. Our different departments, they are conducting online events also. Just now in March, we have conducted international conference. One national level hackathon also we have organized in online mode, where our students have also won the prize. And one of the team of IIT Madras that has taken part, and they also won the prize in Codeathon national event. So likewise, we are doing well, and we are attracting our students so that they can be best leader. Okay.
What are some of the biggest challenges you see?
Biggest challenges
for higher education and for your college?
For education, just now I told you that if we go for innovation only, then it is very harmful. We should go for innovation at second step. First step, in my view, should be the basic concept, basic knowledge, and basic culture. And nowadays, that AICT is also emphasizing on this. They have introduced many human values courses also, so that we can have the basic culture. But that is not sufficient to introduce the course. We have to try to be like this. Okay.
And one last question. Any suggestions you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
For students, my suggestion is that they should enjoy the studies. They should enjoy whatever they are doing. They should not feel like that this is compulsory to do this. They should mold that education, that they should mold that current situation in their favor. They should have the strength, and our youth has that strength. They can mold all these things, but they should not escape from the situation. Nowadays, I feel that most of the students, they are skipping the situations. They are feeling like that exam postpone ho jaye. राइट? तो वो टेंडेंसी नहीं होना चाहिए. जो भी करना है उसको करना है, टारगेट समझ के करना है, राइट?
Ma'am, that was a great
Okay.
interview. Thank you so much for making time.